Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by ThiEYE3DTech.com. We're out here on Lake Huron with the... Just wanted to check to make sure I'm recording with the Solo. So I've done all my checks and everything. I just need to double check that I've got recording going. And just need to get things adjusted here. And searching for GPS. That's because I had it picked up. Okay, so I've got everything set up. I think we're ready to go. So we can hold fly to start the motors. So let's go ahead. And we're going to let it set in for a little bit. And make sure everything is good here. And I want to take it out, do some buoy flying with it. And let's take it up a little bit more. Wow, that video is super crisp on this ThiEYE camera. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to just kind of take it out some low-level flight. I've got the newer sunshade on here, so definitely a bright sunny day. This is actually working out pretty well as far as seeing everything and flying it, so that's a good thing. I've got the yellow glasses on, and hopefully I'm coming up on, oh, there's the buoy. So I'm setting my sights on the buoy, and I believe I've got it middle of the screen. So I'm just again flying out there, and we got a little video going. This is the first flight of the Solo this year. So I had originally purchased it to be my Icebird, and I ended up flying the Mavic through the winter. So it was just so convenient, because I tell you, setting up the Mavic, getting it going and everything is just so easy. And so anyways, here we are. We can see the Coast Guard's got the new summer buoys out, and there we are. We're looking at the buoy, and we're just kind of sitting out there. We're not too high in the air, actually. I think we're only up about 5 meters, about 15 feet. And so just kind of checking it out. Let's move a little bit closer. I can see it's just outside of the buoy. That's the other great thing about the Solo is, again, its size. You can see it a long ways real easy. The other thing I miss is I don't really get control of the camera. The camera's just fixed on there, and you can see it bounce around. You know, it's not too bad. I'm gonna try this year messing around with a little bit of the control, and not really controls, but adding additional post-processing stabilization to it. So again, that's the buoy. The red one's out there a little bit further out. And so I want to move it this way a little bit, because I want to come around. I want to look from the back side of it. So I want to just making sure, because I'm only about 15 feet in the air. And I'm just kind of walking around back to the other side of it. And kind of pushing it forward as I rotate it around. So doing a few Steve McQueen maneuvers. I want to give it a little bit more. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm real close to that water. And let's move it over a little bit. Hopefully the wind noise is not too bad on you guys. And there we go. I'm starting to get back to the back side of it. Now there's some Steve McQueen piloting. There we go. So I'm on the back side of the buoy now, just on the back side, moving it over. You can see the lighthouse. That's where I took off, not too far from there. And you know, down there is the Blue Water Bridge, and so I got some nice views of that. Unfortunately, I don't think any ships coming. Let's turn and look back this way. Look down, see if we have anything. No, I'm not seeing anything. And we're just kind of circling back around to the bridge and buoy. Nothing really coming up or down today. As I was mentioning in the last video with the Mavic Pro, not a lot of ship traffic so far. But man, I tell you, the colors on this screen are just really phenomenal. I tell you, the Solo just continues to impress every time I fly this thing. You know, I really wish they'd come out with a Solo 2, or somebody would really buy it and sort of update it, because the platform is great. I definitely plan on keeping it. I'm hoping to find some time to print some additional brackets. I want to fly some infrared cameras on here and that kind of stuff in addition, because the lifting power of this guy is just really phenomenal. So again, we're just kind of looking back. Beach is pretty empty, so we had a few combers out here for lunchtime, but nothing too big right now. Got Border Patrol over there watching me. That's pretty normal. So far they've been pretty cool about things. So I've got some boats coming up, so I'm gonna take this up a little bit and get it up about 30 feet, just in case they decide to go under me. I'm not gonna go over them, but you don't know what boaters are going to do sometimes. So, but just a beautiful day. So I'm going to start. I think at about 30 meters, I should be able to clear it. Looks like it from definitely where I'm at here. So I'm going to start bringing this back this way. Start bringing it back towards me. The only problem with this screen is, or this sunshade, is it's really hard to, you know, it's got the opening in the bottom, but it's still hard to get your fingers in there to do, you know, like guided cable, you know, multi-cable cam or whatever, curved cable cam, and that kind of stuff. Being able to see is fantastic. And again, really great, some really great video. I'm about 67% on battery life. So I'm gonna bring it back in and maybe do a little bit of beach combing or something like that with it. See what I get. So we got some other beach combers down there. I'm gonna make sure I stay clear of them. I see one up there. And again, we're coming into the beach. I just want to make sure I'm not flying over anybody. And let me turn it this way a little bit. And we're coming in straight towards me on the beach here. What a great machine, I tell you. This is just a fantastic machine. You know, I like my Unique, but I tell you what, I think this one is actually superior to my Unique. And oh, look at this view. I want to back this up a little bit. Just making sure everything's clear. I want to get some. I want to try something. Okay, let's do this. Hey, there's a chair out there. just shooting out over the water. How cool is that? Here's a chair again. Check out that. That is pretty sweet views. Just kind of driving it along the beach while it's empty, just making sure everything's still clear. Really getting some good low profile. It's going up above that bush. And super. Now I'm going to bring it back over this way, I think, and bring it down. Yeah, the prop wash of this baby really gets that pad. That's going to be hard to set it down. There we go. We've got it. We've landed the... What is it? The Solo. Yeah, I lost track of what I'm flying here. So landed the Solo. Great flight of the Solo. Beautiful. We went out to the buoy, did a little buoy flying. First buoy flying for the Solo this year. So big thumbs up. Anyways, let me know what you're thinking about for lunch. We're going to go on another great flight adventure. So catch us in the next video. We'll see you there. I don't know what we'll be flying, but we'll be flying something. Cheers.